People think becoming rich starts with money. It doesn't. And if you skip the last part of this story, you'll miss the exact reason most people stay broke forever. So don't, because what I'm about to tell you sounds simple, but it's uncomfortable. And that's why it works. Ethan grew up watching his father count coins at the kitchen table. Not investing, not planning, just surviving. Bills stacked higher than hope. Everyone around Ethan believed the same thing. Money was luck, money was unfair, money was for other people. And without realizing it, that belief became their prison. Ethan didn't have money, but he had something dangerous: awareness. He noticed that rich people didn't just have more money, they thought differently about it. When Ethan was broke, he didn't say, "I can't afford this." He said, "How can I afford this?" That single question changed how his brain worked. Poor thinking looks for safety. Rich thinking looks for leverage. Poor thinking asks, "What if I fail?" Rich thinking asks, "What if this works?" Ethan worked a regular job, nothing glamorous, same hours, same paycheck. But after work, while others escaped into comfort, Ethan studied people who were already where he wanted to be, not to copy their lifestyle, but their mindset. He realized rich people don't chase money, they build value, then money chases them. Most people wait to feel confident before they act. Rich people act first and let confidence catch up later. Ethan started doing the same. Small risks, smart risks, learning risks. He invested time when he had no money. He invested focus when others invested excuses. Here's the uncomfortable truth Ethan learned early. Broke minds want guarantees. Rich minds accept uncertainty. Rich people don't need everything to make sense before they move. They move, then make sense of it along the way. Ethan failed a lot, and every failure taught him something broke people never learn. Failure isn't personal, it's data. Instead of saying, "This isn't for me," he asked, "What did this teach me?" While others were protecting their ego, Ethan was sharpening his mind. People around him laughed. They said he was dreaming too big. But Ethan noticed something strange. The people who mocked him had never built anything. Their advice was based on fear, not experience. Rich thinkers listen differently. They don't listen to noise, they listen to patterns. Over time, Ethan stopped thinking in hours and started thinking in outcomes. Broke thinking trades time for money. Rich thinking builds systems that work even when you don't. Ethan didn't want a higher paycheck, he wanted freedom, and that changed every decision he made. He stopped asking, "How much does this pay?" and started asking, "What does this lead to?" That's how rich people think long-term, while everyone else is stuck in today. The biggest difference wasn't hustle, it was identity. Ethan stopped seeing himself as someone trying to get rich. He started seeing himself as someone who builds. Builders think differently. Builders don't complain about tools, they learn how to use them. Years passed, quiet years, no applause, no viral success, just consistency. And one day, it clicked. One opportunity didn't change his life, his preparation did. When money finally came, it stayed because his mind was ready for it. Most people become rich once, then lose it because their mindset never upgraded. Ethan didn't win because he was lucky, he won because he was aligned. And now comes the part most people don't expect, the thing that sounds small but decides everything. The real difference between rich people and everyone else is not intelligence, talent, or starting point, it's responsibility. Rich people take responsibility for results they don't like. Broke thinking looks for blame, rich thinking looks for control. Ethan stopped blaming his past, his parents, the system, the economy, the timing. He accepted one hard truth. If his life wasn't changing, it was because he wasn't changing. That's the mindset shift that creates wealth. Not motivation, not quotes, not grinding 24/7, but ownership. So if you're waiting for the right moment, more money, more confidence, or permission, this is it. The way rich people think differently starts with this decision. Nothing changes unless I do. And once that clicks, everything else follows.